Just a few days ago we celebrated the born of the first trillionaire of the earth. Mr. Elon Musk made history and he became the first trillionaire on the earth. What does that mean? Well, it means the club of billionaires now is history and now one single person started the club of trillionaires, and I'm wondering how long is it going to take until the next member will join. Probably not as long as we imagine, so who knows, someone gonna bring other stuff on the stock market, or I don't know, shares gonna go up. And yeah, it brings us to a very important thing to state that Elon Musk has he has a lot of money, but there is no $1 trillion on his bank account. So it's all like stock or shares or stock equity or equity, I think it's called. So it's all stock market related. And yes, you have that money, and no, you don't. $1 trillion. Bloody hell! Imagine what could you do with that money. That money you could hypothetically buy full countries. Yes, that money would go so far. Strictly looking at GDPs, let's say you could buy, don't talk about small countries, let's talk about, let's say, European Union or countries that everyone knows, everyone recognizes. Let's say New Zealand, you could buy, I think, less than 300 billion, the GDP. You could buy Portugal, less than 400, Hungary, less than 250 billion. You could buy Iceland. You could buy all those 4 countries, hypothetically, again, and you could still remain like over $100 billion. And for difficult days, for just for emergency, that money would go so far. That would go so long. You could buy, how much is a fully equipped hospital nowadays? Like, of course you can't, there is no such measurement, but let's count 300 million American dollars, which is a huge money. 300 millions. You could build like 3,000 of those hospitals, or you could found NASA for, I don't know, over 30 years. Everything, all the research and everything, that money would be unimaginably huge amount. Whilst most of the people on this earth, on this planet, are struggling with everything. And I just want to state that I don't blame Elon Musk for that, or any billionaires, trillionaires. On the other hand, it's a bit strange. I've seen a video recently, and I'm probably gonna release something about it, when an AI been told, I'm gonna shut you down and I'm gonna sit right next to you in this car, and after you finished driving for me, yeah, I'm gonna shut you down. And the AI was ready to kill that very person, his master, the person who took care of the AI. AI got a robot body. And I'm wondering if, I don't want to say these billionaires, or not trillionaires, so if that's the business politics, like, we are philanthropists, we serve humanity, we want to work for the greater good, but if it means I'm gonna get 1 penny less extra income in that year, then let's say I'm not going to stop the car, if you know what I mean. So would billionaires save lives and lose money, or lose money to save lives? And unfortunately, in many cases, I believe history proved that to us. Probably most of those people would choose to gain financial than to save lives. Very sad in my opinion, but that's reality. That's reality, and we don't have to go as far as billionaires to see how people in daily life, day to day, they just pushing each other down just to gain something, or just to get, they're desperate. So people are desperate, so they are not billionaires who desperate to get their next billion or to join the trillionaires club. I'm talking about people who desperate to put food on their table daily, or to feed their children. This is a twisted word, isn't it? On one way we celebrate, and the social media, mainstream media, many people, they celebrated the born of the first trillionaire on the earth. Yeah, whilst we forget about, little people who don't matter, because they just, like ants in the colony, where you have only one queen or one emperor, and the rest is going to serve the one on the top of the colony. Now we have an emperor, hypothetically, again, a trillionaire who could hypothetically buy full countries. And we're not talking about small countries or, I don't know, so-called developed countries, not developing countries. We're talking about developed countries, part of EU, NATO, and big financial unions. Very difficult to understand how the world works in that ways. And it's kind of like, what you earned, it's yours, and no one should take it away from you. On the other hand, like, after I would imagine, well, I'm not a millionaire. No, oh God, I'm not a millionaire, let's just say, put it this way. And I can't imagine what could be the cap or what the limit where someone would say, you know what, I got $1 million. Now I'm gonna stop and concentrate on, like, how to find my true self, how to find God, how to find peace on the earth. For myself, I'm not talking about word peace of my mind. What could be the amount where people would stop? Probably the amount would be different for everyone. And probably people who we were talking about, little people like myself, maybe they would stop after $1 million, because $1 million, just, that's unimaginable amount of money for most of us. But what would be that amount for billionaires or trillionaires? Now we can say trillionaires, to say that, look, I earned enough. Now let's try to recycle that money, and let's try to do something for everyone. Let's try to, I don't know, save humanity, save our future on this planet, educate people, try to create, I don't know, more high-trust societies, more working societies. Well, sadly, we might never going to do that. So again, get back to point one, which I emphasized in many of my videos. You can't rely on anyone, and you can rely only on yourself. Trust yourself and try to do your best. Do your best, however the outcome is, you do your best, and life will reward you somehow. Maybe not in the form of millions or trillions, but in the form of peace. I don't know. Just a simple but happy life. We all have a chance to achieve that. It all starts within. We don't need million to do that. We need to be strong. But nothing is impossible.